Hello everybody, this is Lynda Falconer with crafterinspired.com, and I am here today to show you a fun, beautiful little Valentine treat project that I just finished. It's really easy to do, and I thought it might work for your meetings or party favors, hostess clubs, whatever that you have that you want to give them a little thank you or treat to remember. And this is what it looks like. And it simply opens up with a little Velcro closure. And inside I put a candy bar. You could probably put chapstick or something like that in there also. You can also adjust the length to the length of whatever candy you want to use or whatever you want to put inside. So here's another one with purple. This one, I actually, instead of using the gold vinyl stickers, I actually did a little stamping. So there's one that says for you. Very, very easy and simple. And you notice some of them are made out of the designer paper. And this is called Painted with Love. And then some of them are just accented with the designer paper, and I've used cardstock on them. So let me show you the materials I used, and then we'll get to making some. This is the designer paper called Painted with Love that I used. It's all got some kind of foil or glitter on it to make it shiny. And if you can see it, I think that, yeah, you can see how that's going to work. It is just gorgeous, and it's pretty thick also, almost as thick as cardstock. So I found they worked fine to use that on its own. And then they also have a real simple one. And if you can see that the hearts shine on this little particular heart paper at the end, they have the foil hearts, gold foil on there also. Okay, so that's called Painted with Love paper. And then the back of all of them are different varieties of a kind of a neutral with the same colors. It's using Calypso Coral, Melon Mambo, and of course white and gold. And then there's a little bit of a purple on a couple of the papers also. So just a beautiful, beautiful set. The pictures just don't do it justice. I hope you'll take a look at that. So let me get those out of the way, and let's make a little treat holder. The treat holder is made out of a rectangle, and it's going to measure 5.5 inches on the long side and 4 1/4 inches on the short side. So that's very convenient because that means you can get 4 of those out of a sheet of regular 8.5 by 11 cardstock. So I have cut my cardstock, and the next thing I need to do is score it. I have already done that, but I wanted to show you that step. I simply use the scoring blade, which is the gray blade on your Stampin' Up! Trimmer, and I'm going to score it at 1.5, and I go back and forth one time at 3 inches, and then also at 4 1/4 inches. So 1.5, 3, and 4.5, and you're scoring the long side. Now, once you've done that, you can go ahead and put a little bit of a crease in those score lines. You don't have to use a bone folder or anything because it's not going to have to lay flat because you're making a triangle out of it, just like that. All right. Now, the next step is to cut my piece, that's decorative piece that's going to cover the flap, and that measures 4 inches long, and it's 3/4 inches wide, plus maybe I added a little smidge to that because I thought it needed just a little bit more. Now these two pieces are going to have the front corners rounded, so I'm going to switch tools here. My favorite rounding tool is the punch board for the envelope maker. And the back side of it has a big button, and it looks like this. Now, I've already done these. All I did was I pushed the front corner, pressed down, and it rounds it. So I've done the front corners of the little decorative piece, and now I need to do the front corners on my actual treat holder. So give it a good punch, and it makes a really pretty little corner. This is the easiest way for me to do it. I like it a lot better than I do trying to use the single punch tools for corner rounder punches. So I'm at this point. Now I just need to add a little tape runner to my flap. Oh, see the back side? Isn't that pretty? That's the back side of that paper. The paper, I think I said glitter. It does not have glitter. It has gold foil on the Designer Series paper. And this is all Stampin' Up! Product. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And it's not going to get a lot of pressure on it, so tape runner is going to be plenty. And then the next step is simply to punch the circles. And the circle is going to look like that. So I need a 1 1/4 and a 1 1/8 inch circle. I'm punching the 1 1/4 inch circle out of pink pirouette, which goes nicely with the paper. And then the 1 1/8 inch. You are seeing some vintage tools here. I think these are some of the first tools I ever bought in Stampin' Up! Then I'm just going to use a little bit of tape runner and center one circle on top of the other. So I'll have my closure. Now on the back of my circle, I am going to use fast fuse on half of it. Remember fast fuse, you have to do a 90-degree angle to cut the tape runner off so that it doesn't get caught on your actual fast fuse holder. So the bottom half of this is covered with fast fuse. I'm going to center it and about not quite half of it will hang over the edge. And that's where you're going to put your Velcro. See how that works? A little hint, I did okay on this one, but if you ever get tape runner where you don't want it, you can simply use an embossing buddy and just stamp over that with, press over that with your embossing buddy, and that will take the extra sticky off if I had gotten a little sticky on the back. I did okay on that one. All right, now I need to add my vinyl sticker, and I think I'll choose a heart. There's lots of pretty choices. I hope you can see those. I used them on some Valentines I'll show you later that turned out really cute too. So I simply center the sticker on the little clasp, and I'm ready for my Velcro. Now I live in Mississippi in the middle of the Delta. Our nearest Hobby Lobby is an hour and a half away. Yes, I know it is a miracle I have survived, but it's amazing what ingenious things I can come up with when I don't have what I need. So I could not find the Velcro these are self-adhesive Velcro. They had little sticker dots that I wanted, small dots that were nice and pretty. I couldn't find them. But at Dollar Store, I did find strips of Velcro, and it does have the sticky on the back. So I simply put the two strips together, and then I'm going to cut a little square instead of a circle, and it's going to work just fine. So you can see how now they're still stuck together. I'm going to take the back off of one of them, adhere it to the back of my closure, just like that. Give it a good press. And then I'm going to take the sticky off the other side, and they're still stuck together. So this way I know exactly where to put it. Now I'm just going to close my little decorative holder and then press down really hard. That'll give it a good stick. Now I have a Velcro opening for my little box. Now, the next step is to add candy. And I'm going to just simply put a little bit of tape runner because it's not going to stay very long. And then I will add my Twix bar right here and close it up. And you're done. Isn't that cute? I wanted to tell you that the color, the purple color that you're seeing in the paper is raspberry, rich raspberry. And that would be this little purple color right here. So I don't think I had mentioned that. Also, if you need any supplies, I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and you can go to my website, online store, at www.lindafalconer.stampinup.net and purchase any of these materials. They are in the new 2018 Occasions catalog. Let me show you the page. This is page 18 and 19, where you're going to see the Painted with Love suite. And the products I used were the gold vinyl stickers right here, and then the Painted with Love Designer Series paper, and that's right here in the corner. And this catalog has just come out, and it's part of a special we have going on called Celebration. So if you are interested in any of that, if you just send me an email with your mailing address, I'll get the Celebration catalog and the Occasions catalog out to you right away. And my email address is Lynda, Lynda, at crafterinspired.com. I'll have all of that again on my blog and at the end of the video if you want some more information. Thanks so much for coming. I appreciate it, and I will see you again soon. I've got more Valentines to show you.